Okay, so this is just sort of an overall overview of my experience with my dog having drop jaw or trigeminal neuralgia. So I have two other videos. One explains how to help them drink with a squeeze bottle, and the other one is how to help them eat. So basically what I just wanted to add is, so our experience lasted about 6 weeks, and when originally we were having these issues, what was making it really complicated and hard to diagnose is she also had an eye infection, she also had an ear infection, and she also had diarrhea. And then also she couldn't close her mouth. So the vet that I was going to was running all these tests, thought she had like distemper and, you know, all these like deadly diseases, because basically she looked terrible and she felt very unwell. The diarrhea was because I was switching her foods too frequently. And then she had an eye infection that wasn't responding to medication. We got her new medication, the eye infection went away, and then she had an ear infection, and then the drop jaw. So it was kind of a disaster. But so anyways, what I was just gonna say is the food, I mean, they're gonna eat when they want to eat, and if you give your dog wet food, they'll probably really want to eat it. As far as the drinking goes, normally dogs just go drink water when they want to drink water, right? And you don't know when they're thirsty. And so I'll say that it'll probably take a few minutes for them to understand that them putting this bottle in their mouth, or you putting this bottle in their mouth, means that their thirst will go away, right? So they'll be like, oh, okay, I understand. This makes me feel better. It makes me not thirsty. You need to just be confident with it, right? Just like, this is what we're gonna do. This is for the best, you know, don't get angry about it, and don't be afraid, you know, or just like, we have to do this. This is what has to be done. And apparently dogs like they'll pick up on that energy, right? And as far as how frequently you should give your dog water, by the time we got it mastered, she would drink and drink and drink, and eventually she would pull away, and I'd be like, okay, well, she must be done because she just drank a bunch of water. And then maybe like an hour or two later, I would go back with the bottle and see if she wanted to take some more. And, you know, maybe she would pull away. I would maybe just persist for another second to see if she'll take the water. And then if she really doesn't want it, be like, okay, well, she's probably not thirsty then, because she knows that this is where water comes from. And so that's kind of, it worked really well for us. Like with my dog, it's like, if I need her to do something, she doesn't have a choice. You know what I mean? It's like, this is for your well-being. This is what we're doing. We're just gonna go ahead and do it, and you don't really have a choice. So we figured it out pretty frequently. So just every hour or two, check and see if your dog is thirsty, and if they still haven't figured out how to drink it and they're still not feeling it, be a little bit more persistent and really try and see if they can get the hang of it. And if they want to drink, let them drink, and they'll probably tell you when they're done. So that's kind of how we did it. It lasted about 6 weeks. We didn't do any medication for it or anything. It just kind of went away on its own. It was very stressful, and it really sucked. So if you're stressed out, that's completely normal. It's very stressful, because it's completely up to you to make sure that they get their water and their food. So yeah, other than that, just keep them comfortable. And if you have any questions, just leave them down below and I'll try and get back. Thanks.